Hi everybody, and welcome to your September reading by sign. We'll see who is next. Well, there's the moon. So we got Scorpio. So it could be a moon in Scorpio, or it could just signify that this month's lunar cycles will be especially impactful for you. And the moon rules the sign of Cancer, your sister water sign, so perhaps you are equally influenced by the fluctuating cycles. Let's see which deck here for Scorpio. Alright, so the astrology this month. We are coming off of a powerful blue moon, August 30th. And then we have Venus going direct on September 3rd, as well as Mercury going direct September 15th. And September 15th is also the day of the new moon in Leo in sidereal astrology at 28 degrees. And at 29 degrees Leo, there's one of the four fixed royal stars called Regulus. It's the heart of the lion, so it's a very powerful star, and the sun and moon are aligned there for that new moon. Also, it's the holiday of the Hebrew New Year. That's going on the 15th through the 17th. And then finally we have a full moon in Pisces, your sister sign, happening on September 29th. Let's see what we can expect for Scorpio. And underneath we have the Eight of Cups. Alright, movement away, moving onward, upward, in search of more satisfying and better horizons. Our first card, okay, well there's your Ten of Cups. Yeah, why settle for the Eight of Cups when you can have 10? Going to find your happiness. We have the King of Wands there. So that could be that Leo fire energy at the new moon that we're talking about. That could be an inspiration to follow your passion, follow your bliss. We have the Indigo here, the Magician card, number 1, ruled by Gemini and Virgo. We have the Sun in Virgo for this month in the tropical system. And then we have Luna, the moon. Okay, so the moon is really important to you this month, Scorpio, number 18. So the tides, the fluctuation of the tides, high tide, low tide, there's a strong pull. You know, they say people go crazy during a full moon because most of our body is made of water, and it's pulling on our body, our emotions. Something's pulling on your emotions with the cups that began this reading, going towards something you love, pursuing it with great will, determination, as the King of Wands with the Magician energy behind you. So you seem very focused on achieving a manifestation in your life. Well, you know, before I do this deck, let's pick up your Queen of the Moon Oracle, since it's so prominent here. Or you could be reconnecting with a Cancer. Queen of the Moon card for Scorpio, please. Alright, the blue moon, the unexpected. Alright, well, that's August 30th. So, very rare, unexpected event, an unexpected journey, I just heard. I don't know, that's like the tagline for The Hobbit. So you could be, again, on this solo journey somewhere. No matter how well you plan, there is always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience as rare occurrences can happen. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. Well, that's true. Venus is retrograde until the 3rd of September and Mercury until the 15th. And our past seems to find a way of catching up with us during those periods. The quote here is, "I trust in myself and in my life." In Old Farmer's Almanacs, a blue moon was described as the 3rd full moon in a season that has 4 full moons. The newer and now more accepted description is that a blue moon is when there are 2 full moons in one calendar month. Either way, it is a rare occurrence and has inspired the saying, "once in a blue moon," when describing an event or behavior that only happens rarely. The energy and power of the blue moon be best taken advantage of by setting intentions on those moons of things that you really want to have never felt could happen. I refer to big wishes and almost miracle stuff we would be both delighted and surprised about if it manifested. It seems like the Ten of Cups would be the focal point of your manifestation there. Or whatever it is you manifest, it's so unexpected and you're so caught off guard that it fills you with overwhelming joy and happiness. And the moon is typically secrets, things that are hidden, things you don't see coming. So after settling blue moon intentions, though, don't sit there hoping it'll just happen. Try to take a clear, practical steps towards these big, seemingly far away intentions and help the universe along. Some of us love surprises, some of us don't, but I don't think anyone can go through life without sometimes having the unexpected happen to them. While some professionals in particular, such as the military and medicine, try to plan for everything that could go wrong, life sometimes finds a way to outsmart the most thorough of plans. This is simply life. Although it is important for us to know where, how, and why we are traveling down a particular path, we should always make room for and expect the unexpected. The companion stone or metal is benitoite, a very rare blue gem. Benitoite. Very strange spelling. Okay, I don't believe I'm familiar with that. But this dark blue, there's a lot of blue in your reading. Obviously the water element, also the throat chakra, speaking things into being. That's what abracadabra means. I create as I speak. And also the third eye chakra with the indigo being highlighted here. That's the color of that chakra. So having a vision, a clear, setting your sights on a clear goal and achieving it by the full moon. Either, you speak this into a being by the end of August, and by the September 29th full moon, you may see that manifestation come to fruition. Also, we have September 23rd, the fall equinox, equal day and night, as we change seasons and move into tropical Libra. All right, so this is the journey deck, and we are showing a depiction of a journey here in the Eight of Cups. This is, let's see, underneath the deck we have integrity. This makes me think of integration. You see how the black and the white are being melded into one. They're becoming less and less defined. Or going the opposite direction, from unknown to known to clear, from dark to light. The moon showing light on solutions and direction, kind of lighting the path for you. When we act true to ourselves, it creates inner harmony. This isn't about gospelizing our truth. It's about being honest with ourselves and staying true to what is right for us while being kind and having strong boundaries. Deep down, you already know what you want and what you're here for. That knowledge has always been a part of you. Integrity is a fire that burns away everything that obscures our truths while creating a safe boundary around that knowledge. When we align our life to the truth, the way becomes very clear. I mentioned a lighted path there. So following your truth, your integrity, what you know belongs to you, what energy you know you are born to vibrate with. Okay, so let's see what this other card is. Abundance. All right, well, that Ten of Cups, that overflowing. So abundance is not only material, it can be emotional, as indicated by all these blue and watery cups for you, or an abundance of passion, focus, determination, wealth, and support. It's easy to focus on what we don't have. We can get caught up in a comparison, left feeling like our life is lacking. The reality is that the world is full of abundance. Everything you could ever need exists in this moment. Abundance isn't something we need to achieve, it's something to appreciate. Gratitude for what we have shifts us to from a mindset of scarcity to one of openness and plenty. From this space, we see that all of life's ingredients are already there for us. So this Ten of Cups is already inside of you. You don't really have to go seeking it, although literal travel could be part of your path this month. Okay. I want to see what your animal medicine is. You have that inside of you as the magician. You have all the elements surrounding you. You know, this diamond in the rough. You have all that it takes in order to transmute that material, given what you already have. Okay, this Master of Flames. All right, let's see. We've got the alligator, number 50. Very interesting. The title of this card is Integration, and here we had Integrity. So I'm going to stick that right there so we see it. Okay, the powerful gift of alligator medicine is to fully appreciate and integrate all that life offers. Gator shows us the value of thoroughly digesting both the pleasures and pains in life. In many ways, alligator's medicine is reflected in its behavior. When Gator rolls under the water with its prey, its message is to roll with the punches when being attacked by life's circumstances. Carefully storing its prey under a log until the meat is tender teaches us about patience and proper timing. Choosing to laugh when tangled in your own seriousness can immediately diffuse the stranglehold of anger and judgment, self-importance, and inflexibility. Once your rigidity is removed, you are free to again integrate the present set of circumstances, finding what you may have formerly overlooked. Then you can learn Gator's lessons on how to digest the value of any life lesson. Remember, Gator's eyes and nostrils are often the only parts of its body above water while it senses its surroundings. Gator integrates all probabilities before it makes its move. So, strategizing, planning, before you take action and move on your manifestation. Make sure your intentions are set clearly. All right, let's take a look at your astronomy cards here. What message for Scorpio? September. Okay, trine. Angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. Okay, to me that points to the full moon in Scorpio at the end of the month. And we have South Node, destined to release. That's the Eight of Cups, walking away. What's no longer for you. And releasing your intentions into the universe. The sun, the self-express and embodied truth. So now we have the sun and the moon, the masculine, feminine, the new moon and the full moon as they connect for those cycles. All right. Let's see what your alchemy cards can show us for the month of September. Have Chiron. Okay, that could have to do with the South Node there, about destined to release. Chiron's the wounded healer. Number 11. Wounds, teachings, and paradoxes. Chiron is a cosmic enigma. In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn, who, through the pain of abandonment, becomes a great teacher and healer. Such is the paradoxical nature of this minor planet. It demonstrates that our pain is a great resource. It will guide us to our deepest purpose if we are able to observe it slowly, gently, and with support. When the Chiron card appears, know that you are being called to deepen the work, to delve into tender parts of yourself that require patience and forgiveness. Victim mentality will get you nowhere. You're past blaming. It's time to let your painful experiences serve as a beacon of light to others. Chiron reminds us of where we've been and where that allows us to go. So this is you becoming the best version of yourself. Taking your pain, the integration, integrating those dark, difficult lessons into this blessing, into this successful Ten of Cups. So you're meant to release that victim mentality in the South Node. Side note say Chiron is a symbol of betwixt and between, half man, half horse, neither a planet nor a star, both wounded and healed. In what ways are you paradoxical? Is this part of your strength? Depersonalize your pain by thinking of a person you love and admire. Contemplate their story. How have their wounds served their deeper purpose? Some of you could be dealing with an abandonment wound here from childhood, with the indigo child showing up. That can become your greatest strength as you integrate that into your current identity, into your manifestations, how you show up for other people in your life, and yourself, most importantly. Okay. Your angels and ancestors. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Yeah, he doesn't know what's on the other side of that hill, or how things are going to work out, or trusting in, releasing what's comfortable and familiar to you, releasing that perspective. You don't know what life is like living in another vibration. Trust your instincts. Yeah. So with all the water showing up here, trust your gut, your emotions, and underneath we have Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. So some of you have to integrate your shadow yet, are working on healing that shadow, and embracing it as part of the successful person that you are is leading to this abundance, though. And an archetype card for you, Scorpio. Father. Okay, some of you are dealing with father issues, since we have the Father of Flames, Sky Father, and Chiron mentioning the myth of Saturn being his father. So Some of you could be reconnecting with that wounded masculine energy in your life, learning to release it with the South Node there. It doesn't define who you are up to this point. Well, it may have to this point, but from this point going on, you're in control of that identity with the Magician and the Father of Flames. The Great Father, the masculine, the protector, alongside the mother, the father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. The father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine, thus he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Yet ironically and simultaneously, the father is often absent, literally or emotionally. Through absence or action, the father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and the one who leaves us to the wolves. Yet here, yet gone, the champion and the failure. The father can never resolve to escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the father's limitations allowed the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. Become a student of this masculine energy. Watch the father in movies, in Shakespearean plays. See the father as a pattern, not a person. Read poems about the father. Sharon Olds' His Stillness, William Blake's Little Boy Lost. So if you're guided to go into that research, you may do so. Alright, I feel like we need, the Sun is here, the Ten of Cups is here, the Abundance is here. There is a wealth of love to be gained in this process. Love for self, love for the father, being grateful, even though in the beginning it may have looked like, what is this person doing for me? They're doing both, as the Father card pointed out, the duality of that. They're protecting, and at the same time they're leaving you to the wolves. See this love card, loving all that is. So that has to do with integration as well. She's even like hugging the full moon there. And underneath we have coming together. So some of you could be reuniting with your father, or some aspects of your father that you see in yourself, loving that part of yourself. Okay. You wise awakening being, you can love all that is. You can love your tears and your sadness, for they are a testament to your open heart. You can love your numbness and fatigue, for they show that you have worked hard and are now in need of rest. You can love your energy and passion, even when you are so far ahead of the pack. You have to wait a while for everyone else to catch up, maybe a day, maybe a decade or so, because you choose not to curb your enthusiasm for anyone. You can love your anger, because underneath its fire is a desire for respect. You can love your peacefulness, because within your heart you really don't care much for fighting sometimes. If there is something that is shaming you, worrying you, challenging you, it's okay to just love it. It will make sense when it needs to. Until then, just love it, even when it hurts, for it's part of your own divine nature awakening. It may just be like a painful cramp happening because it's been curled up for too long. This oracle brings you a sweet message. You are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. See what your Making Magic cards can offer us. That's too many. That one stayed behind. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. I like this blue moon card. You know, you have a shoulder to cry on, a shoulder to lean on. And that coming together card underneath the journey of love. There is support available to you. Even though you may feel alone or abandoned. Let's see. Protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. Okay, so that is present. Again, not being alone. And achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. That can be the Ten of Cups too. So you can feel like a winner in your own eyes. You really don't need any kind of approval from outside people or persons. You feel accomplished in your own right. By the end of this month, you this is the winning here in the Ten of Cups as well. All right, let me grab some angel cards to finish this off. That's a lot. All right, I'm gonna take the ones that are face down. Although release is sticking out to me, and abundance already came up, so let's go with that. And wisdom. Yep, this is like the hermit card, standing on top of the mountain with the lantern. That's Virgo. Wisdom gained, insight from the experience here this month. And contentment. Yeah, being at peace with the wounds. After the integration occurs, contentment is the result. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that's all I have for you this time. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.